You ever notice how every beginner trader thinks they're built different, right up until their account evaporates faster than a drop of water in a hot pan? Yeah, because here's the ugly truth. Most beginners don't lose money, they self-destruct. Today I'm breaking down the real reasons beginners blow up accounts, the stuff people hide because it scares off YouTube views and course sales. I'm giving you the exact traps that wipe out 90% of all new traders and how you avoid all of them before your money becomes a donation to the market. Stay locked in. This is a video that saves you thousands. 1. The number one account killer, oversizing, and the math doesn't lie. Everyone talks strategy, nobody talks position size. Beginners blow up because they treat their account like a lottery ticket. Here's the cold reality. If you lose 50% of your account, you need 100% to get back to break even. If you lose 80%, you need 400%. Most beginners trade like every setup is a life or death. They risk 10%, 20%, even 50% of their account on one trade. That's not trading, that's a countdown to zero. Solution? Never risk more than 1 to 2% per trade. Pros survive because they stay in the game. Beginners die because they go all in like it's a casino. 2. Revenge trading, the silent account destroying spiral. One loss, your emotions spike. Your brain says, I'll get it back right now. Your fingers enter a trade before your logic catches up. Congratulations, you've just entered the revenge trading spiral. The number one psychological meltdown that nukes beginners. Studies from behavioral finance consistently show after a loss, risk-taking increases dramatically because humans chase emotional relief, not logic. Solution? One simple rule. After a loss, you do nothing for 15 minutes. Zero exception. Give your brain time to reset. You'll avoid the most destructive trades of your life. 3. No trading system. Trading off vibes is a death sentence. Most beginners aren't actually trading, they're guessing. They enter because the chart looks good, or so they say. They exit because it feels like it might reverse. They size positions based on quote-unquote confidence. A real trader has a system, entry criteria, stop loss placement, profit target rules, position size defined, conditions that invalidate the trade. If you can't write your own strategy on a single sheet of paper, you don't have a strategy, you have hope. Hope is expensive, hope costs you, and hope is not a strategy for success. Solution? Build one system. Trade only that until you have data proving it works. 4. Overtrading. The market taxes impatience aggressively. Beginners think the more they trade, the more they make money. Reality is the opposite. Most markets only offer a handful of high-quality setups per week. Trading everything you see is how you bleed to death through fees, slippage, and bad entries. There's a reason pro traders say, your job is not to find trades, it's to wait for trades. Solution? Set a max trades per day limit. Pros control volume, amateurs chase dopamine. 5. Ignoring risk management. The unspoken truth. This is why 90% fail. The real money in trading isn't made by being right, it's made by not letting your losers turn nuclear. Top hedge funds risk less per trade than most beginners with $500 accounts. Here's a fact, a trader with a 40% win rate can still be profitable if their average winner is bigger than their loser. Without risk management, even a 70% win rate trader can still lose everything. Solution? Use stop losses. Use fixed rate per trade. Never raise risk out of emotion. Protect capital like it's oxygen, because it is. 6. Chasing hype and fear of missing out. The fastest route to poverty. News spikes, meme stocks, X alerts, Discord calls, Reddit threads. Beginners chase volatility because it feels exciting. What they forget is if you're hearing about the big opportunity, you're already too late. You're entering after smarter money got in early. You become exit liquidity. Solution? Trade your setups, not the crowd's excitement. Hype is entertainment, not strategy. 7. Zero journal. The autopsy you're avoiding is the one you need. Pros journal because data doesn't lie. Beginners avoid journaling because it forces them to face their mistakes. Your journal is your mirror. Face it. It exposes your bad entries, your emotional trades, your overtrading, your patterns in your winners, your patterns in your losers. You can't improve what you don't measure. Solution? Log every trade, entry, exit, reason, emotion, result, and lesson. The fastest path to not blowing up is understanding why you're losing. Closing message. Most beginners don't fail because the market is too hard. They fail because they're fighting themselves. If you master position sizing, emotional control, a repeatable system, patience, risk management, journaling, your chances skyrocket tremendously. If you ignore them, your account is on a clock and it will hit zero. If this video gave you value, make sure you hit that like button, drop a comment, and subscribe so you don't miss the next one. See you later.